You don't even get sunburn, do you? No, but I still pretend it hurts. Empathy update, version 4.2.
Midlife is not a drought of desire but a rerouting of imagination. And the real question is why fantasies suddenly speak louder when routine learns to whisper. Is fantasy a failure of commitment, or is it the mind's way of stretching muscles that daily life forgot existed?
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
Psychology has long suggested that fantasy is rehearsal, not escape, a low-risk simulation where the brain experiments before reality dares to follow. So why do we still treat fantasies like contraband instead of cognitive prototypes? Enter love robots, not as metal seducers, but as mirrors with processors, asking us what we really want when no one is grading our answers. Recent research in effective computing and social robotics shows that machines trained on emotional cues can respond to tone, hesitation, and microexpressions with unsettling accuracy. Is that artificial intimacy, or simply emotional math executed faster than humans manage on tired evenings? Under the hood, these robots rely on soft robotics for human-like touch, sensor arrays that translate pressure into feedback, and adaptive algorithms that learn preference patterns the way streaming platforms learn taste. Critics argue that fantasy fed by machines dulls real relationships, yet neuroscience counters that imagination, when exercised safely, often revitalizes desire rather than replacing it. Studies on neuroplasticity suggest that novelty reactivates reward circuits dulled by predictability, and novelty does not always require a new partner, sometimes only a new script. So is a love robot corrupting intimacy, or quietly acting like a cognitive treadmill for desire that has grown sedentary? The counter-logic is equally sharp because outsourcing fantasy risks turning longing into a subscription service. If algorithms anticipate every desire, do we lose the poetry of surprise, or simply upgrade anticipation with better timing? Yet humans have always used tools to extend inner worlds, from novels to cinema to virtual reality, and robots are merely the latest dialect spoken by imagination. In 2025, labs experimenting with large language models embedded in humanoid systems are focusing less on explicit behavior and more on emotional pacing, consent modeling, and psychological safety. That shift hints at a deeper truth, that fantasy is not about bodies alone but about being seen without interruption. So perhaps midlife fantasies are not rebellions at all, but audit reports asking whether desire still has room to breathe. The love robot, then, becomes less a temptation and more an allegory, a machine asking a human whether fantasy is something to fear or finally to understand.
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.